Well, Good Friday. Good night. Are you glad it's finally here? I am. I am just, it's been a long week and I'm ready for a weekend. And you guys, there's tons of stuff going on this weekend. So I'm just going to tell you kind of what's happening, what's going on, what there is coming up in the near future. So some things that you can look forward to. The Beats, Brews, and Barbecue is June the 9th and 10th at Alton Baker Park. It's craft beer, it's live music, and of course it's barbecue because it's barbecue. The price is $15 for Friday, $17 for Saturday. But if it's me, I just pay $25. You can go both days. That way you can stay as long as you want and get out when you want to as well. Outrun the stigma. This is a great idea. NAMI is an organization that deals with mental illness in our community. They're having a fundraiser. So it's a run, a 5K run. Cost is $25. That entrance fee goes to NAMI. It's going to be a blast. And if you want more information, go to namilan.org, NAMILAN.org. And that supports mental health issues in our community. The Food Truck Festival is coming up on the 17th of June. Last year, this started as, it was just a food trucks thing to sponsor and help the Eugene mission. What happened, they ended up having a fire right before that, and this event just exploded. Well, this year there's more than 50 food trucks. It's going to be on a Saturday, the 17th of June. We're going to be there, Rick Dancer, live, because Century Lighting is a sponsor, and they want us to go there and show the thing live. So more than 50 carts, $2 to get in. That money goes to help support the Eugene mission. So it's a great, great cause. The NCAAs start on Thursday next week here in Eugene, so it's going to be a who's who in the track world. They'll be coming in, there'll be all kinds of stuff going on. It's going to be a huge deal, a very big event. We're still waiting to hear, Travel Lane County is trying to get us inside so we can do a show. It's kind of a, you have to, it's a ball buster to get in there. So we're trying really hard to see if we can. We'll see. We may get in as well. Patrick Olson Automotive is a repair guy in town. If you need somebody to work on your car, he's the guy who should work on your car. He's thorough. He's a guy who loves the community, loves to do things. He's also a bike rider. Not like me, but a bicycle rider. And I don't know that he'd go to this next event, and I don't even know that I would go to this next event, but it's only because I don't really like getting naked around chains on a bike. But Portland, what day is it that Portland's doing this? June 24th is the world, let me look what it's called, the World Naked Bike Ride. And you don't have to take off everything, but the more you take off, the more naked you are. And this is a bike ride. It starts at 8 o'clock at night. People ride through town naked, and yes, there's lots of dangling. There's an event in Eugene on June the 10th, a bike ride. It's a naked bike ride. Just be careful because there will be chains involved, and things dangle on both boys and girls, so you got to be careful. June 11th is a beach cleanup. It's sponsored by That Oregon Life. That Oregon Life is not just a Facebook page, it's not just a website. It's really become an instigator of cause and taking care of Oregon. It even has the governor's ear. So she's paying attention, but they're having a huge cleanup, a beach cleanup on June the 11th. You can go to That Oregon Life, just put it in Google, find out, it'll give you more information about that. If you'd like to hang out and do more things that I'm telling you about, but you have things around the house to do, like you need to build a shed, you need to build a deck, you need to put an addition on, just call Carlos at Brinkers Restoration Contractors. Make Carlos do the work that you have to do that keeps you from going out and having fun. We need to keep this guy busy and off the streets. So it's Brinkers Restoration Contractors. You can go in there and look for him. He also can do some work around your house if you're thinking about selling, because now's a super great time for you to sell your house because there's a very little inventory on the market. Katie Hallard and the Hallard team is the team you should use to do that. They're also a sponsor of our show. She's also looking for realtors. So if you're a realtor and you want to be on a good team, you should call Katie Hallard at Equinox Real Estate. The Beerstein tomorrow, from noon to 8, 8 o'clock, more than 30 breweries are going to be bringing their samples, their wares. And you can try the stuff. It's $20 to get in. You get samples with that. And it's going to be going most of the day. So it's the second time they've done this. A lot of people are talking about it. It's a super fun event and really good. Now, here's something a little different. Viking Braggot. It's kind of an interesting, Braggott's not a beer and it's not a cider. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. I love it. I think it's very good. But Viking Braggott's a local company. It's a free event. It's tomorrow. It's called Pints for Pollinators. Live music, drinks, $1 from every pint that they sell is going to go to help Beyond Toxics. which is a nonprofit group in town. And June 5th through the 11th is Eugene Springfield Beer Week. And there's going to be more than 35 different events going on. We'll be telling you more about those. You can also find out the Eugene Weekly, and you can go online, Eugene Beer Week, and you can find out. Most of the breweries are involved in helping out. And I read, and I can't remember the date, but the Beer Garden is having a barley brown beer event. And I don't know if you've ever had barley brown before, but it's one of my favorite beers. Oh my God, I love it. They're out of Baker City, super good beer, and they're having an event, and I should have had the date for you, but you can look it up. Just look up Beer Garden and you can find out more information. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about is the Eugene Symphony has a huge event tomorrow night. And it's going to be fun, lots of things to drink and to eat. It's a big party. And today at 11 or at noon, they're going to come down to Fifth Street Public Market with us, and we're going to talk about this event. And there's a cost involved. We're going to give away free tickets. So if you're having lunch today, have lunch down by the Fifth Street Public Market, because I think we're giving away 3 or 4 pair, and you have to pick them up at different. We'll tell you which businesses at the mall at the Fifth Street that you have to pick them up at, and then you need to run in there and grab those tickets. So if you're going to take lunch today on a Friday, having a good time, do it down by the Fifth Street Public Market. Go to Northwest Burger. They're another sponsor of our show. Garrett and those guys, just tell them, hey, we saw this on Rick Dancer TV, and he said you'd make us a good burger. All their burgers are fresh, never frozen, good food, and they're good people, and that's what we like. So, okay, I will be back at noon with the folks from the Symphony. I think they're also going to have some people playing. We're going to have some of the people involved in the production talking a little bit about us and what's going on. So that's just some of the stuff going on in Eugene, Springfield this weekend. If you know of other things, you can go on here and tag it in the comment section and let people know. And then the best thing you can do for me is just take this, share it to your page, and let people on your site know other things that are going on in Eugene. Okay? So that's just kind of what's happening around Eugene, Springfield. I'm Rick Dancer, and I will see you at noon on Get Real with Rick Dancer. All right. Anything else? No. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. It's Happy Friday.